Hi everybody and welcome to the final day of developer sessions at EGX 2014. I'm Ollie Welsh from Eurogamer. Thank you very much for coming up for this session, and if you're watching the stream on Twitch, hello. If you are on Twitch, we are going to take some questions at the end of this session, and if there's time and if my Wi-Fi holds up, I'd love to take some questions from you guys on Twitch, so post those in the chat and I'll do my best. Unfortunately, I have to announce that the next session, Lords of the Fallen, is cancelled due to illness. Very sorry about that, but coming up later on, we do have Tearaway Unfolded, and a very special presentation from Dean Hall, the director of DayZ. For now, though, please welcome from Traveller's Tales, the game director of LEGO Batman 3, Arthur Parsons.
Space, the last remnants of the unexplored. A never-ending expanse of darkness. Here, at the edge of the universe, I look into the abyss and...
Batman!
I look into the abyss.
Bruce!
Seriously?
Is that a new spacesuit? Your suit looks really good, is all I'm saying. One hero to another. It's really working for you. Sorry, right. Brooding. Carry on.
I look into the abyss.
No, he's right. It really complements your figure.
Meh, should have stuck with black. Or maybe a really dark gray.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming. Hello, everyone on Twitch. Thank you also for virtually coming. So, LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. The idea for today is to give you a bit of an insight into what the game is. For those that haven't seen anything, we're going to do a bit of a catch-up. And for those that have, we're going to do a couple of new reveals, which is always exciting. So I'm assuming you all love LEGO games. Yeah, I can hear everyone on Twitch as well. They're all virtually shouting. As well as that, I'm assuming you've all played LEGO Batman at some point. LEGO Batman 1, LEGO Batman 2, yeah? Awesome games. I enjoyed working on those immensely, and I was delighted, as were the rest of the team, who are probably back in the office watching on Twitch. Hello. Sorry I'm not there. We were all delighted to be coming back to LEGO Batman 3, which, as the title suggests, we are going beyond Gotham. We are going to places we have never been. When we first came up with the game, decided that we wanted to do something hugely ambitious. We didn't want to rest on our laurels. We didn't want to sit back. We wanted to go bigger, better, bolder, braver, if I want to put some Batman sort of things in there. We wanted to just make the biggest, best game we possibly could, the hugest, most ambitious game. So it's what we did. So what I'm going to do is, again, just to quickly play catch-up, I'm going to let you very quickly watch another video. This was a video from a month or so ago, and for those of you that aren't fully up to speed, this gives you a little bit of insight into where we're going with the game.
Man, wait! We're a team! Please! I'm your friend!
I am Brainiac, an android and collector of knowledge and civilizations. But collecting cities has lost its fulfillment. I have decided to expand my collection. The city is no longer enough. I now want to collect worlds.
Wouldn't it be cool to carry Earth around in your pocket?
Excellent. Now join the others. Give up! My success is inevitable.
I've got the whole world In my pants! I've got the whole wide world in my pants!
Joker, shut up.
So you can see we're going to go into space. The first thing we wanted to do with Lego Batman 3 was really go, like I say, go somewhere new, go somewhere different, go somewhere exciting, really explore the DC universe. As we can see, characters like Lego Flash here, who apparently I've got to give away. I thought I was going to get to take him home, and I'm rather disappointed now. We're going to go to all these places in the DC universe that we've never gone to. And the trailer kind of showed there, we've got all the lanterns. So for those of you that don't know, you've got lantern characters like Star Sapphire, Indigo 1, Atrocitus, Larfleeze, Sinestro. And we're going to go to their planets, we're going to go to their worlds, we're going to go to Akara, we're going to go to Ismalt, we're going to go to Odin, we're going to go to all of these great locations. And that's in the course of the main story. So this story takes us from Lego Batman. We know Lego Batman, we know Lego Robin, we know what they do. We've upped the ante. They've got all new suits. They've got all new ways of switching suits. It's very quick and slick. If any of you have played it downstairs, you'll see that. And very, very quickly, we bring all of the Justice League into the action. So we're going to get all of those great characters straight away. The Legion of Doom, Joker and his cronies, they're also going to come into action. And before you know it, bam, you're blasted off into space, you're going up to the Watchtower. From the Watchtower, you're then going out to all of these lantern worlds. And this is where Lego Batman 3 really comes to life. It's kind of our sort of way of showing how much we really sort of embrace the DC universe. We are going so big on this game, probably bigger than we've ever done. Like I said before, it's the most ambitious Lego game that I've worked on, and I've been at TT for a very long time, a hugely long time. But myself and the team, we've really tried to do justice to this. We wanted to make this in this year. Everyone knows it's the 75th anniversary of Batman, do they? I would say yes, you're all nodding, right? Yeah, okay. So this is Batman's 75th anniversary. So it's a hugely sort of important year. So for us, we have this huge weight to deliver an epic game, which is what we've done. So what I want to do, again, I want to recap. You saw some Lantern characters in that video. You saw some of the Lantern worlds. You know, the artists in the office have done a great job of realizing these worlds. Character-wise, we have up the ante hugely. This game, nothing is cut from this game. This game is massive. We have been struggling to get this game on a disc, it's so big. There are over 150 DC characters in this game. Everybody from, like I say, the Justice League and the Legion of Doom, characters like Cheetah, big Lego figures like Solomon Grundy, characters like Killer Croc. But we've also, obviously in previous reveals for the game, shown characters like Batmite, who's a crazy little character, Mr. Mixiez Pitlick, who again is a great little character, and then characters like Batcow, some other randoms, Crypto the Superdog. You know, we'll go more into that shortly. But Batman wouldn't be Batman without the Batman I didn't grow up, I'm not that old, I didn't grow up on Batman, I grew up on the repeats of the 60s Batman. But Adam West Batman was something at the very start of this. I don't know if you all know how we go about designing games. So the guys back in the office and myself, when we first get to know what we're doing, we write a very long list of what we consider to be slightly out there things, and we write them all on a bit of paper. What do you want in the game? And we write all these things down, and usually we get a handful of them in. And on this game, we've got every single one of them in the game. It's been brilliant because, you know, obviously we have a great relationship with DC Comics, Warner Brothers, with Lego, and pretty much everyone's gone, yeah, that'd be great, let's do this, let's do that, let's do the other. You know, let's put the 1989 Batmobile in the game in Lego form. Wow, that's amazing. You know, let's go and put the 60s Batmobile in the game. Let's go and put a whole cast of crazy characters in. So what I want to do is I want to share very quickly with you something that we showed at San Diego Comic-Con. It's a little bit of gameplay from a bonus level. So you won't have seen it yet. You'll have maybe read about it. I'm sure the people on Twitch stream will have read about it because they know the internet. they know all the internet. So what we're going to do is we're going to very, very quickly look at something that started off as a crazy idea on paper, but again, this is now in the game as well, so something we're very proud of.
Oh no, our nefarious old foe, that plundering Punchinello, the Joker. Once again, the dynamic duo spring into action to protect the good and true citizens of Gotham. Where is our trusty transport? That abominable outlaw. Quickly, Robin, we must rebuild our crippled conveyance. Good luck, Crusaders. Good work, my young friend. Now, onward. We must once again cage that abominable outlaw. Batgirl, what fortuitous timing. How does she do it? Quickly, Bat Chums. He's escaping into that eatery. Alas, my old friend, it seems we've fallen into a fiendish trap. Catwoman. She's always got a trick up her paw. To put an end to this twisted tale of troublesome tomfoolery. Out of sight, baby. Well, that about wraps this case up. These villains can continue this song in Sing Sing.
So as you can see, thanks. So you can see, we you know, Lego games are about fun. And first and foremost, that level's about fun. It's about paying tribute and having a great deal of fun and enjoyment. It wasn't about the fact that we all wanted to meet Adam West, honest. But yes, it was just a great deal of fun. And you know, throughout the game, yes, we've got that in as a bonus level. That's the bat phone right there. As well as obviously having Adam West voice and narrate that section, which is awesome. He also appears throughout the game, because obviously those of you that have played, Batman 1 had civilians in peril, and so for Lego Batman 3, we thought we'll have Adam West in peril. So wherever you go, whether it's exploring the open world planets, whether it's exploring the Watchtower, or the Batcave, or the Hall of Justice, the Hall of Doom, or in any of the levels, there will be an Adam West dotted around, and you'll just hear him, you know, hey, it's me, TV's Adam West, you know, and can you come and help me, and all the rest of it. It's just great fun. And obviously you can eventually unlock him, as you can unlock all of the 60s characters. And like I say, you've got the 60s Batmobile in there as well, so you can go racing around in that. There's an awful lot of brilliant, brilliant content that we've put in. What you guys, I know the guys on Twitch watching are going to want to see is some new gameplay. So what we thought we'd do is we're going to show some gameplay. So we're going to put the game up on the screen. And my willing assistant, the lovely Lily Parsons, I don't know where you get your good looks from, so down the end there, we're going to have a look. So this is just to set the scene. This is Odin. This is one of the Lantern worlds. This is part of one of the levels, and this is in free play. Obviously, you all know free play. That's where the game is best played. So we've got Flash and Clark Kent. And what I wanted to show you is, a lot of people have asked me, how is this game different? How have you moved this game on from Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes? And it's little things like this. So you've got Clark Kent. Now in the second game, you could never do that. So at any point, you can become Superman. Now something we did do in the second game is when you took flight as, obviously, the wonderful Man of Steel, we played the classic Superman theme. I love that, and everybody loved that. One of the TV shows that myself and some of the guys in the office grew up on included another classic DC superhero, or heroine, I guess. So what we'll do here is we'll switch to Wonder Woman. I'm not going to dance, I'm not going to spin, honest, but again, we just thought it'd be fun. Why not? Why not include classic tunes? And, you know, if we're going to have the 60s theme tune and the Wonder Woman theme, and it's just all great fun stuff. But what we will do is, Lily's just going to, this is one of the new things we've got in the game. Flash can do these crazy super builds wherever he's dotted around. He's so much faster than he was in the second game. We're going to bring the free play grid up, and we're going to show a character. This is for the people at home more than anything else. People have asked me to see a little bit of Beast Boy. So Beast Boy, is there any love for Beast Boy in the room? A little bit, but yeah, okay, there's some Beast Boy love, okay. So at any point in time, Beast Boy can do all kinds of crazy transformations. So you double jump and he turns into a bird, you dive in the water, he turns into a shark, and all of these are seamless. So you jump out of the water as the shark, he'll turn back to Beast Boy, straight into a, I don't know what you'd call that, a beast rut, Barrett, I don't know, something like that. But he has all these great things, and when he attacks, some of his attacks also help him transform. He can turn into a gorilla, and this is all just a little bit of fun because, you know, the character's known for doing this sort of thing. And we thought what we would do is we would include some of this stuff across the board. We want each of the characters in this game to be, you know, the thing that characterizes the character more than any other thing. So this is the sort of thing we're doing, and thankfully, the animators are still talking to me, the amount of work that we asked them to do, and they did a brilliant job, as did the character artists and the rest of the team. You know, we've all pulled together on this one to deliver the best game we can. But what I want to do is I want to actually reveal a few new characters, because with 150 characters, there are lots that we haven't revealed, so we thought we'd reveal some here live for you guys, both at EGX, which, can I just say, I'm very sad this is the last time we'll be here in this building, this fine building. But as a British developer, it's great to be supporting a British event. What we're going to do is we're going to see Mr. Abner Krill. I don't know if that means anything to any of you, but if we can go to Polka Dot Man, this is the level of depth we've gone on this game. So you've got Superman, you've got Batman, you've got Joker, you've got Polka Dot Man. Now, you might think, oh yeah, he looks like a quirky character. He's actually not a nice guy in reality. So, you know, way back in I think it was 1961, Detective Comics 300 was his first appearance. So we thought we'd put Polka Dot Man in the game, and yeah, he can make himself roll around in a ball, and he throws dots. He also can fly, because he has this special suit where he pulls these special polka dots off. And so he does crazy things. But you can see he moves and he animates, and he's pretty unique. One of the other new characters we want to reveal is from New Gods #1. And he is the firstborn son of Darkseid. He is a big figure, and his name is Kalibak. So, you know, he's ultimately, him and his half-brother, they have a bit of a Barney pretty regularly. So we thought we'd put Kalibak in the game. You know, we are going to the outer reaches of the DC universe. So why not? Why not include a character as epic as this? Someone else we wanted to put in the game, and again, we've had quite a lot of requests for this guy, is a guy called Floyd Launton, better known as Deadshot. So we can see Deadshot, and this is an all-new model of Deadshot. Quite frankly, he's, again, not a nice guy. Most of them aren't. He's the world's greatest marksman, and he has the ability to pretty much take anybody down. So he really isn't a nice guy. Now, I'm going to move on to probably one of the most bizarre characters I think we've ever been asked. This request came from social media mainly, okay, because a lot of people get in touch with us. We love getting in touch with them and them getting in touch with us. So on the grid, Lily's going to highlight the character, because this is what happens when you highlight some characters on the grid. So they'll sing to you, okay? So they'll sing their own version of the 60s Batman theme. This character is synonymous with singing. So he's Music Meister, a character that I didn't realize just how much love there is out on the internet for this character. And so you'll see, if Lily just runs around as him, he's just constantly enjoying life as, you know, as this crazy bad guy. He does weird attacks. Each of them's got a guitar riff or musical note explosions. Can you go and duff Wonder Woman up a little bit, see if he does any of his special moves? But again, each character has a whole array of unique moves, unique abilities. This game is all about characterization. It's all about bringing this whole universe to life. It's not just Lego Batman. This is our love for comics, our love for cartoons, in tandem with obviously DC Comics and Lego and Warner Brothers, and bringing as much as we can into a game. We have not taken anything out of this game. This game is ram-packed with content. And the very last reveal we're going to do is, and I don't think I'd have been able to leave this building if I didn't reveal this character today. So, from Teen Titans #2, back in 1980 was his first appearance. It's Mr. Slade Wilson. It is Deathstroke. And I think this will make a lot of people happy because I don't know. I get double figures of tweets every day. Is Deathstroke in the game? Please give me Deathstroke. Put Deathstroke in the game. It's like, so here we go. Internet, you have Deathstroke in the game. And thank you. And he is, so if Lily starts trying to beat up on, I really don't like people beating up on Wonder Woman, but anyway, so he has a whole array of moves, he has a lot of weapons and abilities he can use. He's a great character, and visually, the character artists have just done a great job of getting this character shrunken down into minifigure format and bringing him to life. Again, idle animations and everything, absolutely love these characters. Every single one of them is absolutely glorious. Lil, can you just do me a favor and tag to Wonder Woman, and then swap Wonder Woman to Frankenstein? I think Frankenstein's open on the grid. You'll see on the grid there's loads that we haven't revealed yet. But if you go down to across 3, there we go, it's like a crossword, isn't it? Look how cool Frankenstein is. He's absolutely epic. And again, it's an awful lot of unique anims, unique moves. And I love seeing what the character guys come up with for this game because, it's all about personality and characterization. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a little bit of a wrap-up. There's a few things that people wanted to know about the game that I'm going to just give you an overview on while Lily just carries on playing Who else have we got in there? Is there anyone we've never shown? I don't think there is. There's an awful lot of characters, that's all I know. But you can see. Can you actually go highlight over Harley? But don't click on her. This is one of my favourite ones. Some of the VO work in this game is exceptional. And you'll see, not only have we got all the greats like, Troy Baker and Travis Willingham and Laura Bailey, all the names you'd expect, the Charlie Schlatters and all the rest of it. We also have got, we've also got a lot of cameos in there. So not just Adam West, not just Mr. Scott Porter. There's a lot of stuff we haven't announced, and as we go towards launch, you'll see some of the stuff in this game is epic. Anyway, I'm going to leave Lily to carry on with that. I'm just going to give you a little bit of information because, everyone needs to know that. In my hand, I have Plastic Man, a little Plastic Man minifigure. You can see him better there, actually, in the packet. So for Lego Batman 3, in the UK, if you pre-order with game, you actually get Plastic Man minifig for free, which is brilliant, because he's very, very cool. Because I collect minifigures, I'm sure most of you do. But he is absolutely exceptional. Something else we've done, and this, again, I just want to reiterate, this game is ram-packed with levels, with open world. We've even got the moon in there. There's a moon you can go to. There's an Owen Raceway. There's so much stuff. We've taken nothing out of this. This is the biggest and most ambitious game we've ever done. But on top of doing that, because of the demand from people asking us to do things, we've actually created this, which is a laminated bit of plastic. So they are a laminated bit of plastic. No, it's a season pass. For the first time ever in a Lego game, we've got a season pass of DLC, which you don't have to get. It's one of those things where people can get it if they want. But this allows us, we've got this whole game with over 150 characters, but this allows us extra content. So what we've got here is, we've got a Man of Steel DLC pack where you get 8 Man of Steel characters You get a level on Krypton. You also get, I can't remember, it's a dropship or something. There's a vehicle in there. There's a Dark Knight pack where you get to play as the Dark Knight Joker. You get the Tumbler. You get all kinds of stuff. You get to recreate a section from one of the Dark Knight movies. There's also a Batman 75 pack, which has, of all other characters, Zebra Batman. You can never forget Zebra Batman. But it's like a celebration of Batman. So there's the very first Detective Comics Batman, all the way through to, I think we've got the Dark Knight Batman, a big, massive Batman. There's loads, but that's 3 of the packs, and there's 3 that we haven't announced yet. So the Season Pass actually allows you to get all of those, or you can just get them individually. I think they're £2, something, £2.55. Season Pass is about £12 or something like that. But that allows you extra DLC content. It brings extra stuff to the table. And not only that, if you buy the game on PlayStation 3 or 4, then you get an exclusive Batman of the Future pack, which is Batman Beyond, if you know it as Batman Beyond, Batman of the Future it was called in Europe, where you get the Terry McGinnis Batman, you get Ink, you get Blight, a load of cool characters, which is a launch exclusive on PlayStation. So there's so much content. Lily will have a field day just playing all this stuff. So you can see Cyborg and a load of the other characters have got suits. So this is actually Cyborg's stealth suit, because no one's gonna suspect a washing machine sneaking past them. But you can see there's loads of crazy stuff in the game.